Hello, beautiful ladies and gentlemen. It is I, Didro ABT from the Street Style Interview, and the Street Style Interview is present at the Lilies Africa studio for the Pop-Up showcase, fashion showcase for Lilies Africa. And seated on my right is a very beautiful lady, and permit me to say she is the brain behind Lilies Africa. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for coming.
I like your smile.
Thank you.
All right. So, seeing your vision come to life, how exciting is it for you?
It's really exciting. I think a lot of times when starting a brand, you can be afraid of like it not working, failing, right? I think the biggest thing is just taking a step and then seeing your dreams come to reality. That it always pays off.
All right, very good. So, for how long have you been having this dream, or when did you conceive this dream of being in the fashion space?
Okay, so I mean, being the book girl that I am, I've always wanted to do something like be an entrepreneur. But joining the fashion industry was 3 years ago. Well, okay, maybe not really. When I first came to Nigeria, which was 4 years ago, doing my NYSC in Redemption Camp and seeing that okay, I could start doing something that like had to do with fashion. So at the beginning, it wasn't really working. And then 3 years ago, we restarted, rebranded, changed our logo, changed the name, understood our business model, and now we're have a physical store.
So permit me to ask about the transition into this entrepreneurial aspect of you. Were you working in a specific sector before? Then how difficult was it for you to like transition into fashion?
So I would like to call myself a poster girl for you can have it all with Jesus, okay? And so I studied law. I still work in the development space, so that's where the fashion aspect still plays in. So we don't just do fashion, we do fashion with a cause. So every item you purchase, you help a child through school. So it still allows me to do things policy-wise and stuff. But the transition, I guess, was a bit weird. Anybody who also studied law or maybe something that to the world is a bit more serious, when you're transitioning to something that is fashion that the world doesn't see as very serious, people start to think that you're wasting your time, you're wasting your life.
Okay, permitted to consider, like I can so relate with that because most people I've spoken with about their transitioning into the fashion space, entertainment space, they always have this feedback of people see it as you're not serious with your life and all that. Do you get that from your family? Like, did you by any chance in a way get that kind of feeling from your family?
Yeah, but one thing that I love about my family is they know that I will still do what I want. So they still like, okay, let's just support her and support what she's doing. I think the biggest thing anybody who's also transitioning can know is, I think, bet on yourself. Decide that, okay, I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna make it work. I don't care what anybody says. Lilies Africa is going to be like oil money. I believe that this, especially this business model, does work. I mean, you get to look good and also help a child through school. Like, what better thing? Like, you know? So I think the biggest thing is bet on yourself and believe that you can do it. If you decide to sit down and do things regular, then you will feed into their narrative that, yeah, you're wasting your life. But if you decide to do it big and you end up putting your brand and you put African fashion on the map, I mean, when you're bringing in the money, nobody's going to talk again.
So when at the point of your life did you know that, were you convinced that, oh yes, my decision is solid and I am not turning back?
So I don't I wouldn't say I'm not turning back. Right? I think the journey of entrepreneurship is generally hard, especially in Nigeria. I don't know where they I don't know, but it's very hard. Okay, so there's a lot of language barrier and different things like that, right? But I think you have to be resolute in the fact that you're not turning back, because I can't tell you that I've made up my mind. What I would say is more so in the sense of like, I don't really have a choice. Like, it's like it has to work. It works where it works. There's nothing like we fail. It works where it works, so it's gonna work. It's working already, so we'll just keep working.
When did you start Lilies Africa?
So Lilies Africa officially started in 2023. We initially were Lilies by Ama, but we changed it to Lilies Africa. So that was 2023.
So what's the vision and mission of your brand?
Yes, so our vision is to basically clothe you and also help a child through school. So like I mentioned, our business model is every purchase that you make helps a child through school. So we just had a few people come in now, and we let them know that each of their items help a child through school. How does it work? Because people are like, okay, how does that work? Well, percentages of the cause, of the purchase rather, goes to a cause. So this year we're focusing on, we'll have a few focus, but one of the things we're focusing on is paying for JAM fees and WAEC. So this way now, girls get to go to school, or get to rather take that exam for free through our help.
And now you said girls, are the boys excluded also?
So it's not that they're excluded, but our cause right at the moment is just for the girls.
What's your take on sustainability in fashion?
My take on sustainability in fashion. So I think number one, when it comes to, I think two aspects. So when we talk about sustainability, people are just like, I feel like people don't really understand the concept.
Yes, like I feel like it is misused most of the time, because most people, like most fashion brands, they be like, oh, we are rooting for eco-friendly and sustainability. And when you check the context of
exactly.
it is missing.
Yes.
Right. So
okay, so I think it comes in two aspects. So like I said, I work in the development space, so that has to do with like NGOs, the SDG goals and things like that. So when it comes to our aspects of sustainability, so number one, you can see some of the items have like the patchwork boo-boos. So we try not to, a lot of times when it comes to fabric, we have a lot of fabric waste, which contributes to environmental disasters. Yes. So we try to ensure that we reuse and stuff like that. We are trying to introduce, it's in our plan for this year to introduce a recycling thing. So for example, if you have boo-boos and things that you don't wear anymore, allow us to repurpose them and make them into other items.
do you do your designs yourself?
Yes, I just started. I didn't know how to draw in the beginning. So I just forced myself to learn. So I do little sketches. And then with the help of AI, it helps me to enhance it. So I sketch with my iPad, and then after that I enhance it with AI.
Now let's talk to your audience. I want you to speak. I want you to speak fashion life.
Okay.
Life of fashion to your audience for your product.
Oh, Lilies Africa is Africa's number one. The first, and maybe not the only, because I would love for other brands to do that. So the first Africa's first buy one, give one fashion brand. Lilies Africa is going to be on the streets of Paris. Global brand. It's going to be all over the world, changing lives, changing not only girls, but children's lives all over Africa. We are not just giving back just for our own sake, but also because we want to see the Africa of our dreams, which is the big dream. Lilies Africa is also clothing women, making them feel good, making them feel beautiful, reminding them that they're enough. That's why we're called lilies. Why are you worrying when God has already clothed you, made you even better than the lilies? If God could clothe the lilies, what more about you? So this is to the world. Lagos is just the first stop. We're going to the end of the world. That's all, period.
If you were to collaborate with any fashion house in Lagos, your perspective, right, into the fashion houses,
ooh,
you see collaborating with.
Yes, I would love to collaborate with Zephans & Co. That would be so fun because I love the brand. I think it would be nice to explore different pieces because we make similar items. Dye Lab, I would love to collaborate with Dye Lab. In general, I would love to collaborate with any fashion brand.
So you're open to collaboration?
Yes, I'm open to collaboration.
And as some gentlemen, I am standing side by side with the executive assistant to Amarachiko. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you.
I can see that you are very excited for today's pop-up walk-in lounge. Were you part of the design process for any fabric or any piece?
How to do it, so I do it now for her. I mean, to lessen the stress because she's multifaceted, so she has like a lot that she's doing. So I just try to like take that to away from her. And yeah.
So if we have potential buyers seeing this video right now, how do they reach Lilies Africa?
Okay, so you can reach us on Instagram at Lilies Africa. We have our WhatsApp number is also there, and there's always somebody to reply immediately.
All right, thank you very much.